Okay, I have a question to the American public. America, with this whole economic crisis going on, remember when Mr. Obama had that Citizens Briefing book? And for a while, actually right up until the end, I believe one of the top questions was ending the prohibition on marijuana. Which, you know, okay, we'll get to that later. Um, and they said the top 10 questions the president would address. Okay. You can go to change.gov yourselves, look up marijuana or cannabis, and you'll see that at the very bottom of the page, it has ending marijuana prohibition, and you notice everything is explained by at least a paragraph, maybe a little bit longer. I mean, good explanations to some of them. That one is one sentence. One sentence. And it was the number one question. Okay, it's one sentence. Mr. Obama and Joe Biden are not interested in the idea of legalization. Okay, fair enough. I understand. But hold on a second. Okay. America is one industrialized hemp. You cannot smoke it to get high. It's the world's strongest natural fiber. You can use it for paper, food, clothing. You can stop deforestation. You can make it into biodiesel. And wait, get this. The emissions let off by the burning of that biodiesel in a vehicle or tractor, when it is grown, all of that gets reproduced. It's a closed cycle. So all the carbon dioxide given off is converted back into oxygen. It's a closed cycle. It'll end the greenhouse effect, which will in turn help end global warming. Okay, industrialized hemp. Just legalize that, because we're the only country you cannot grow industrialized hemp without a special permit from the government. It's true. You can't do it, or you do it illegally. One of the two. That's what happens. Or you get it from out of the country. Okay, creates jobs. There we go. Creates jobs. It stimulates the economy. There we go. Okay. Second, marijuana prohibition. Most citizens will agree that the laws are outdated, ridiculous, and they need to be dealt with soon. Over 3/4 of the people in prison are there for simple possession or a non-violent offense like possession, paraphernalia, that kind of thing. Not like 3/4, but there's a large amount. That says something. And it obviously hasn't gone away. Look at the popularity of Pineapple Express. How high. I mean, there is a subculture to this. There's a whole subculture. And it needs to be embraced. Okay. Marijuana prohibition. Let's say you end marijuana prohibition. Creates jobs for people. And you regulate it strictly like alcohol or tobacco. Regulate it as much as you want. Look, and regulate it to alcohol and tobacco, okay? Age restrictions. Tax it. Put all that money, tax revenue, into Medicare, healthcare, Social Security, Medicaid, whatever you need to do. And last year, it's estimated only just a little bit, but if marijuana was legalized and it was sold in, say, grocery store, say, gas stations all over the country, an estimated 15 billion, not million, billion dollars would have been sunk into the economy. Oh, well, shit. What's wrong with that, right? Well, it creates jobs, lots of jobs. You can farm it all year round. It's an easy crop. It doesn't take a whole lot to produce. I mean, look at California. California. I mean, people do use this for depression. I mean, you can use it for pain. I mean, there are reasons for people to use this. It's not just a drug anymore. Heck, just make it legal only to medical users. Fine, whatever. Still, nationwide, you are getting a bunch of money back into the economy for the American people, and you're creating jobs. And it's really no more harmful than alcohol. I mean, alcohol, you hear stories all the time where people go home after a night of drinking and they get mad and they beat their wife and kids. I mean, they beat them. Like, not just hard, easy, like wailing on them. Beat them. Beat them. What's up with that? Okay, if you can show me a stoner where he was at his friend's house all night long and they were doing nothing but smoking pot and watching movies or whatever, I guarantee you, first off, he's going to pass out. That's just what's going to happen. He's going to get hungry, eat a whole bunch, pass out. That's what it's going to be. Second, when he wakes up in the morning, he's not going to want to go home and want to beat his kids. Why? He's not going to be intoxicated. He's not going to be drunk. He's not going to have the emotional swings of intoxication. And, God forbid that a drug where if you smoke it, you can still drive reasonably well. It's not recommended, but, you can drive reasonably well. Alcohol, you can't even drink and drive. I don't know. So here's my question to the American people. America, is marijuana prohibition so bad? Are the outdated laws on marijuana so bad that we as an economy, no matter what happens, we can't stand to gain $15 billion by this? Creates jobs, whatever. What's so wrong with this plan? And most people who smoke marijuana or cannabis will tell you, you can regulate it, you can tax it. That's fine with us. That is okay. We don't mind it. Regulate it like alcohol and tobacco. Fine. That's okay with us. We're fine with that. Go right ahead. It's awesome. Do it. Fine. Let's go. Come on. But why not? Why is that not okay? If we're really willing to have you regulate it and tax it, why is that not okay? Well, America, let me know. I'm wondering. I really, 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 really need to know. Please tell me. Thank you. Peace.